Alright, shalom, shalom. To your message, Louisiana Saints. Naturally, quick sit down. Prior to getting started, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rakakudash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Alright, and today we pretty much, like the spirit been on me all week, just going into different watching different videos, right, about our captivity, man. Right, that hardcore slavery that we went into, right, through the transatlantic slave trade, right, under Esau Edom. Okay, and what you got to understand is, slavery wasn't to do away with the nation of Israel, right, particularly the southern kingdom. All right, that wasn't to do away with us, but it was a chastening. All right, the Lord had to chasten us. It was a punishment, okay, from going off.
Really the whole house.
God, the whole house. God. But brother can just start up with Deuteronomy.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. It says, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee."
Okay, so that's clear cut, man. Right? The Lord gave us an opportunity to what? To do right in His sight by doing what? Right? Following the law, statutes, and commandments that was put before us. And He told us what would happen if we didn't. All right? You can jump to 48 for me. Bucket shot.
It says, therefore, this verse 48, it says, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee.
You shall what? Serve thy enemies. Okay? And who's the chief enemy of the Israelites, man? Esau Edom. Okay? And of Esau Edom is whom? Amalek. Alright? Keep going.
It says, in hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
Con, in want of all things. You need Con, in want of all things. Do we not go to this man for everything? All right, today, how much more when we were in hardcore slavery, hardcore bondage, man? All right, we literally had to go to this man for everything, for food, water, all right, places to live. We still have to do those things. Okay, Con, you can get in. We jump back and do Deuteronomy.
Back to what you were saying, how we have to go to these chief Edomites for everything. We aren't travelers. We don't own our own houses, our own communities, or anything. We don't even manufacture our own food. But this is Lamentations chapter 5, I'm going to start at 4. We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us. Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest.
Con. And what a wood and water, all right, those are natural resources, renewable resources. All right, those are things that are provided by the earth, man. Okay, but the Lord put this devil over us, okay, to pretty much what? To chasten us. All right, that's a part of the punishment, that you have to go to your enemy for one of all things. All right. Go ahead.
Verse 6. We have given the hand to the Egyptians and to the Assyrians to be satisfied with bread.
That's right. We have to come with our palms open, man, to these different enemies of Israel. All right. And rightfully so, man. This is the only way that we're gonna be led back into the right direction, which you see now is what? You have the elect, okay? The elect recognize the chastening of the Lord, and they turn back every time. All right? You had a little bit more. That was it. You got it, brother. Keep going on that.
Verse 49. nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
And who's that talking about, man? Those Europeans, all right? The Lord brought those Europeans over to the shores of Africa, okay, to get you Israelites, man, you Southern Kingdom, all right?
In America, in South America.
That's right. And it said what? The eagle. And whose stamp is the eagle, right? Whose emblem is the eagle? Esau Edom. He's known as the eagle, the eagle, right? And it's kind. But
I just say even before that, with what happened with the Romans, our people were being wicked, and so I said Romans in 70 AD, who had that language we could not understand.
That's
Speak
right.
Latin. They had the eagle as their symbol, and just destroyed what was left of the Southern Kingdom, which led us to spread out to the west coast of Africa, to Europe, and then fast forward, what, a couple of hundred years? Not a couple, but about 1,000 years, and what? Then he came as those Europeans and further put us into slavery.
And hey, the Lord made good on his promise, man. Because look at us. We're scattered abroad, man. The Lord said he would scatter us abroad for our disobedience. He'll put these heavy yokes of slavery upon us, man. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 50, it said, a nation of fierce countenance, you shall not
That's right. And look at who the Lord put over us, the sword, man. All right? The Lord put Esau over us, the sword. This man has no regard for human life. He don't even care about his own people. All right? So what make you think he's going to give a damn about, all right, your great-grandfathers, all right, your daughters, your sons? This devil don't care, man. And he was really in his raw spirit, all right, through the times of hardcore bondage for us, man. He put hell on Israel, man.
Yeah, a lot of people focus on the transatlantic slave trade because it was so horrific. What Esau don't like to tell you is that after he so-called freed us, which he emancipated us, he didn't free us, he actually got worse. Because that's when we went from being private property to government property. You actually have to care somewhat about private property. You don't want to just destroy all your slaves because that's how you make your money. But the more so-called liberty gives our people, the more, that's when he set up the Ku Klux Klan. That's when he started like lynching Jake and Black Code, Jim Crow, all of that. That came after so-called slavery. So we've been in captivity since we've been in state. Chapter 4, verse 5. Here for the share my people, Lord of Israel. He was sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but for your house of wrath. He was delivered unto the enemies. Oh, shit. Let me get that for the front. Yeah, so it says, we were sold to the nations, not for our destruction, but because we were the Most High wrath. When you look at the history of the so-called Negro Lexington and Native American, it'd be easy if we got the truth to conclusion that God wants to destroy us. God doesn't want us to be a people anymore. Once you understand that these things all happen to us because of our disobedience, you know what's the saying is true. You were sold to the nations not for your destruction, but because you moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not unto the outward.
That's right. Hey, look what our people just still sacrificing unto devils to this very day, man. Right? Hey, I believe it's in Isaiah where the Lord, roughly paraphrasing, why should he stricken kings even more? You know, you niggas are in captivity. You're going through the worst possible, form of slavery that has ever met the face of the earth, man. And you still won't turn back, which is slated to be that way. But you want go ahead.
I had to.
Come, bring it up.
I'm gonna start at verse 3 because even after Jake constantly gets his ass whipped by these heathens, Jake doesn't acknowledges their captors as their power. This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not consider. But Israel doth not know. My people do not consider. Ah, sinful nation, laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They have gone way backward. Why should ye be stricken any more? Oh Lord, the head is sick, the whole heart faint.
And that's why, hey, this is the last go around for that, man. Okay, the Lord is going to save the elect at the end of this thing. All right, He's going to deliver the elect. All right, He's not saving 2/3 anymore from bondage. He did that already. Okay, and what did you do? You increased your wickedness. You know, you increased your wickedness. So, hey, the Lord see fit that through this last captivity, I'm gonna do away with 2/3, 66.6% of His people, and save the 1/3, man. But I had something else I wanted you to jump to in there as well. You can go down and jump over to chapter 3, verse 8 for me.
Ultimately, man, we looking at the things that we've done as a nation to the Most High. We deserve to have our enemies over us, man.
Right.
Like another book says, I think Ezra, we deserve death, man. To be exact. But the Lord deemed and granted us mercy, man. Right? Due to the promise that He made with our forefather Abraham, man. Right? But as us, the good had to suffer for the bad. Ultimately, but it was all deemed for the elect's sake, man. That we receive mercy, man. All right, and that's why this brother going into. But we get mercy, but the 2/3 they're slated to be put to death, man. Which it lines up perfect. These niggas don't want to come out of the ways of America, man. They don't want to stop. All right, doing their Kemet shit. Worshiping different deities in Kemet, right? Being in these fraternities and different groups, as far as the Masons and shit like that. Jake don't want to give it up because Jake feel they have a piece of the so-called American pie, which they really got crumbs, man. Not even crumbs. If that, it's all an illusion. But you got it out.
And it's a beautiful thing to be able to read these scriptures and actually line them up with history and understand what's to come for the future, man. All right, we went into slavery for disobedience. Right, only the elect will realize that, okay, and hearken more into the scriptures to be delivered at the end. That's why we went there to slavery, man, for to get punished, and also for the elect to understand, hey, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna go off. We're not gonna buck up against our power, right? And it was a brutal lesson, but much needed. You know, much needed. I'm gonna let the brother get this right here because, like I said, man, we really deserve that, man, for the things that we've done. Go ahead,
It's the book of Ezra in the Bible, chapter 9, verse 13. It says, after all that is come upon us for our evil deeds and for our great trespass, seeing that thou, our power, has punished us less than our iniquities deserve.
It says less than our iniquities deserve. Come on, man. We're talking about the law, man. Allah Shaja. Okay? Man, the Lord can do whatever He pleases, and He's pleased to have mercy upon the elect. That's a beautiful thing. That's a great thing, man. But boy,
I was gonna say, because what's our evil deeds, man? Going after the ways of the other nations, man.
that's right.
Right? I think Psalm 106, around 34, talks about it. Right? We mingled amongst the nations and learned their ways, man. They started to worship their gods and their deities. Right? That's read that little part again.
It says, seeing that thou, our power has punished us less than our iniquities deserve.
It was a, I think,
At the time.
yeah,
It says, and after all that has come upon us for our evil deeds.
yeah, all evil deeds, man. Here it is. The Lord sent Moses to deliver you. Did a miraculous act from the shores of Africa, facing over there to facing with it, Saudi Arabia, split the Red Sea, drown the Egyptians. Immediately you niggas get over there and get to worship the golden calf. Griping. Oh, you brought us here to die. We could have stayed over there. Murmuring and shit, man. Right? The Lord sent many other prophets from there to deliver us, get us out of the captivity. You niggas go back doing the same goddamn thing. Right? Even leading up to the time of the Greeks and the Romans, you niggas, you best believe you live and fulfill First Maccabees, the first chapter, man. Right? The wicked men amongst Israel, right, seeking the ways of the king, man. Right? Doing those same little gymnasium acts and many others. You niggas, even you look at it today, you niggas are the face of the alphabet, the new alphabet boys.
Right.
Right? You the face of the switch hitters. Right? When you see a so-called black man, you first and foremost, you thought this nigga, you know, he the peanut butter chaser, man. He's gay, man. He's a body boy. You know, when you look at him, man. And that's the evil deeds, man. The Lord deserved to really just punish us, man. That's why, you know, it's all something. That's why Moses somewhat, you know, kind of got on the Lord. Like, hey, Lord, remember you said, remember what you said? You said you was gonna do X, Y, Z. He's like, you know what? He repented himself, man. The Lord said, I was gonna make a nation out of you, Moses. Look how bad you, and you niggas are far worse than that. You make the times of Egypt of old look like a walk in the park, a dead Chuck E. Cheese, man. Look at you niggas now. Look at that nigga. This go in the night walk. Look at Jake back there and go in the night walk back there. You look at the niggas, man. Niggas look like zombies, half dead, teeth broke all out their fucking mouth. Dry lips and shit, you know? Cracked out, sagging, full of drugs, man. You know? But go ahead, it's crazy, man.
Beautiful point, brother. You know, like the brother went into. Those are the abominable acts, right? Spiritual adultery that you niggas commit, which we all committed this spiritual adultery. But the good thing about it is, man, the Lord had mercy upon us to bring us out of that. Right?
It was through ignorance. It was through
Right. We ain't know.
mama, daddy, uncle,
God.
grandma, feeding that shit on. I'm gonna say this. At some point, you start to see this church shit bullshit, man.
God.
You be sitting in that bitch. This shit is bullshit like a motherfucker. Like you just look around, yeah, you sleep. Yeah. You zoned out. Your spirit not with that shit, man. And then it comes a time that's why we're in the truth, man. There came a time in our life where we were seeking the truth. We knew that this captivity that we was in, the position that the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans in, wasn't it. It's something. How the fuck we are so much of a great people that we in this position? And then, boom, let go. Lord used that internet, man, to pop it on the screen, and we clicked it, man. And we've been on ever since.
That's right.
But like I said, it all lined up with the truth that the Most High has in store for us, man. This is a blessing. And we ain't throw it away, man. We ain't like as others, man.
This thing is not to be taken for granted, man. The Lord, this is how He picked you up, all right? Like you do, like a stone in the field, man. You spit on it, you wipe it off. You know, He could throw you right back in the field. You know, this thing is not to be taken lightly. You can go straight back to slavery, you know, at any time, just like that.
Yeah, we seen it. You know, it's blood in. The Lord used His Son's blood, you know, to adopt us in this thing. And you best believe blood. There's no way out, really, but death, man. You know, and we seen guys come and go, man, for various different reasons. The Lord,
just like that.
Take the spirit from him, man. That's why King David prayed. He said, take not your Holy Spirit from me, man. Which we all got to continue to do that, man. We come through different ups and downs in this thing, and hardships of this world, you know, it messes Jake up, man. Go ahead,
Wait.
Talking about the house of Jerusalem, Israel. It says, all that honor her despise her, because they have seen her nakedness. Yea, she sighed and turned back, which the nakedness goes into the wine, which the philosophies they took up with the other nations, idolatry, right, which caused her to sigh and turning backwards, which turn up against the law, statutes, and commandments, which that's the greatest reason we're in captivity. Now, overall, it's part of the Lord's will, but it was set for us to go off to be in captivity, right? It says her filthiness is in her skirts, all right, which skirts represent your inward parts, it's in there. She remembered not her last end. Therefore, she came down wonderfully. She had no comforter. O Yahweh, behold my affliction, for the enemy had magnified himself. This is the point how you got it. It says the adversary had spread out his hand upon all her pleasant things. For she had seen that the heathen entered into her sanctuary, whom thou didst command that they should not enter into thy congregation.
Hey, because ultimately what? The heathen really don't have nothing to do with us, man. You know, we really supposed to be doing our own thing, but like you said, the Lord, this is His movie. It was set in stone for us to go off.
Yeah, He let the unholy into His holy place that they follow.
And where's His holy place? Israel. Right. And Israel is what? A people before a place.
Right.
Okay. And shit, the Lord even got, those gutter rats over there, literally in His land. You know. But
and that's, if I could say,
go ahead.
And that's why you had an abomination. I mean, that's a leaf of abomination. I'm saying it.
Abomination of
right.
desolation,
which have infiltrated the house of Israel today, right now. Israel
right.
as a people of a whole, the most of Israel is abominated.
That's right.
Because why? The heathens have entered in, and what planet they root, man? They have rooted wickedness within Israel, right? And when they did that, I mean,
if I could say real quick, back in verse 9 of that Lamentations, it said that she had no comforter, right? And that was one of the stipulations, if I may add, that the Lord said in Deuteronomy 28, okay, that we will have no comforter. Look at all your black leaders, so-called black leaders, that tried to stand up to this devil and tried to free us against the will of the Lord. They got put down, man.
Here, what his name is? Guys, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey. I won't even say Martin Luther King. He wasn't right from the beginning. You know, there's a lot of other guys that so-called. It's hypothetical to say even to this day. You know, just if you was to put us aside, those guys like Ye, Kanye West, and Kyrie Irving, you see, that nigga too. Those guys receive. Ultimately, he gonna kill him, man.
That's right.
He gonna kill him too. Kill their careers, kill them in the long run. Because this devil. One thing about the elite bankers, they don't operate how you niggas operate. I always going to you niggas step on a nigga's shoe. He cuss a nigga mom, all cussing him out. He ready to kill you right now. And the elites will let you live for 10 years, thinking everything's good and going away, and then squash your ass. Man.
That's right.
You gotta go overdose. Serious. Yes. Serious overdose, serious car crash, you name it. You know? what the brother like he going into. Those guys that stood up back then, that especially with that Black Panther Party, that's the first time you guys actually stood on your feet with the breath of the Lord went in you then. Now we standing on our feet as an exceeding army, and the breath of the Lord is in it. They can't move us, man. They can't do nothing with this because we're coming spiritual, man.
That's right.
When them niggas come, they was woke up, they was carnal, man.
They didn't believe in the Lord.
Take the black man gonna rise. Jack, take this crap out of this. What the hell they was? This pepperwood down. Giant ass turkey. With a with the black on. My cousin, he was a Black Panther, man. Fishnet, cap on and shit. They had the big boots on, black polo pants. Ready to shoot something, man. You know? And the Lord, what he did, he crushed that shit. You don't even see.
Right.
You got JMS, all them niggas up there and ran to Cuba and shit, running from this devil, man. You know? How far did that get you? Nowhere. What the Lord said, wait ye upon me until I rise you up to the prey. All right? Go ahead,
He's gonna take Esau down with his own blessing. That's like the Edomites taking us down with the Holy Spirit. Like you don't have no. That's his blessing. Like,
What Joe Biden said. How the hell you gonna fight? You know, and I'm using my own words, but how you gonna fight us and we have jets and shit?
They said we can use your ARs, dude. We got drones.
Come on, man.
Press a button.
That's it. You don't even have to be there, bro. And shit'll just start happening. But you got your precept, Bob.
Yo, that's the problem with the Black man.
Judas and the Black
Yeah,
Messiah.
you got an enemy found in it. So the Lord not working with the temple, he'll inwardly defile it. Even the priests of old, you got the sons of Eli, different men, it was Eli or whatever. That sent up bad sacrifice, but no, it was within the holy place, man. All right, so the Lord wanted to defile his temple, man, so he can cleanse it and show how when something is clean, it remains forever, man. This is 2 Corinthians 10.
listen, man, because when you have a temple, you have what you set up the priest. The priest has a whole way about cleansing the altar, cleansing themselves, properly sitting up with a holy sacrifice. Those things are not met, or the people that's in the temple are not met. It's defiled. So now you let what the Lord done. He let the heathen ramshack it, and what the Lord said about a defiled house. You gotta burn it down, man. You gotta get rid of it and then set up a new. Now the new temple that's been built in us, and he's doing it to us spiritually, right? Not physical. Lord ain't looking for a physical church. He's looking for holy men to set up his temple in, to usher in the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven, man. Right?
so you dwell not in temples made with hands.
Yeah, and it seemed like the Christians, the so-called Christians out here, because y'all not real Christians. All right, y'all seem to pass that up, man. Look over that. The Lord not dealing with a brick and mortar church with a nigga, this nigga on the cross, man, up in there. You know, passing out pamphlets and CDs for a gospel album, man. You know, we are the temple, and it's being built now, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, sorry.
Now, you on point. It says there's an inner criteria, holy criteria for the Lord, which is the reason why he let the houses get broken and built down so the spiritual could come up.
That's right.
That's the whole goal, because the Lord, he said he can't put him in a house. Now, like y'all said, if you confine in the Lord, and technically if the Lord be omnipotent and omnipotent, he's everywhere, he's in everything. So our spirit is the same way, man. Right? And the Lord go free, right?
What they call them in the Apocrypha? They call the Most High the Master Work Master.
The workmaster, yeah. This is with this 2 Corinthians 10:21. It says, "For thou seest that our sanctuary is laid waste, and the temple was ramshacked many times." Y'all can not
Oh yeah, yep.
right? Because it wasn't meant to last. Technically, it was a time where
It wasn't for the
it
kingdom.
was temporary, right? But the spiritual things are what? Eternal.
That's right.
It says, "For thou seest that our sanctuary is laid waste, Our altar broken down, our temple destroyed. If the Lord be the Lord, why would he let righteous sacrifice go up to him be ramshackle? You see, it had to be a greater reason.
That's right.
It says our psaltery is laid on the ground. You gotta correct that. Our song is put to silence. Our rejoicing is at an end. The light of our candlestick is put out. The ark of our covenant is spoiled.
What was the song? It was the same song that Moses sung.
That's right.
It was the same new song today, man. Ain't nothing changed. It's the same thing. You know? It's the same thing, which deals with what the law, statutes, commandments, you know, the keeping of that, you know, to the best of our ability. Ultimately, preaching the work, man. Doing the work. And guess what? Howard Shai, going back to that last little topic we was on, Howard Shai said, here it is, the Son of Man. He had nowhere to stay at, man. He had no place of building. But what happened? The work was there.
It says, come down the line to y'all. It says the ark of our covenant was spoiled. The ark of our covenant was spoiled. Like when you just said, yeah, no house, it's coming for them brothers, but you know,
I know what you're talking about.
There's a breakdown when but that ark of our covenant is spoiled is way greater than that's way more than that. We're gonna add that to it, man. But it says
and it was. It was.
Yeah, it was. Literally. Right? It says, our holy things are defiled. Right? And the name that is called upon us is almost profane. Our children are put to shame. Our priests are burnt. Our Levites are going into captivity, which the brother started with. Our virgins are defiled.
Yeah. And look at and just think of that today. Look, it's the legal. What are Levites at? Mostly, huh? Hell. Florida. Yeah. Doing voodoo. They down here killing each other. They are defiled, man. Our virgins, our women ain't proud. Look at our women, man. The bulk of our women are whores, man.
They say that in our wives' rags.
Yeah.
Our righteous men carried away. Our little ones are destroyed.
Yeah, look at them little niggas out here. Doing this all day.
Yeah.
You know, killing themselves, man. Living an NBA young boy lifestyle, man, which is dead, which is demonic, right?
I just heard a nigga say he living a GTA lifestyle.
But what happened?
You know what that nigga in the GTA, right?
Yeah.
Wasted.
That's it, bro.
Jail. Jail.
Yeah, jail.
Yeah, I forgot to bring out two last night when we did that. I forgot it. Like you said, GTA, that's crazy. I forgot to bring out in that lesson last night. When you know, I don't know if you ever played GTA 5. You do the whole mission, you finish the whole thing. Guess what? The nigga been tracking you the whole time. Remember at the end when you finish it, they have a list of they say you a crazy maniac. They've been tracking you the whole time throughout the game of the shit you've been doing. We gotta do some psychology. He deem you. Yeah, you gotta talk to him. He give you a list of all the shit you did. You just a lunatic, man. Yeah. But it just shows you how Esau tracks you. But that's on a whole nother note. But our people are gone, man.
That's right. He's gonna say.
Go ahead.
Our young men wanted to manage, and our strong men are become weak.
Yeah, well, let's deal with that. Our men are brought in the bondage. The scripture tell you that we make up. The scripture tell you that we are found in the prison house, man. We make up jail. We are. Jake become jail. Whether they're Latinos, Native Americans, a few Native Americans, and mostly the Judites, man. You niggas in there.
You take pride in that too.
Yeah, you take pride in that shit, man. Bitch, I'm about to go lay down again. Like, nigga, why you keep going lay down in that bitch, man? Yeah, man. Sometimes you get to lay down too long, you might like that shit that's going on in there.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
It can turn into
laying down on your stomach.
a
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah, man.
It can turn into a real life Damon.
There's something going on weird, man.
Yeah.
You got some of the greatest flavor of Israel in them, man. Hand craftsmen like that got talent. not you know in that way, that is the greatest one. You got some of the men that's talented, like you got among Israelites people, man.
Brother, I just seen a video of a group of Judites, brother. Judah was in there having a whole like gymnastic, like he was doing Olympics
Yeah,
and
they look better than the Olympics.
back flipping, doing two in the air, and,
Yes.
you know, jumping high and shit.
Yeah.
That part is that the men.
It says our young men are bought in bondage, and our strong men have become weak.
Yeah, and guess what? The strong men. At one time, we had strong men. We had the James Evans type of dads, uncles, and brothers. Now you look at these niggas now. They all Rick Ross fat with breasts, big stomachs, dirty drawers, and smelly feet, man. And then we went from the too short type of mentality. Now nigga looking like the Jaheim of the day, man. Run down, weak. I just want one type of nigga, man. You know, niggas weak, man.
And he feminized a man.
Yeah.
Because a man was supposed to deal with, you know, that he feminized you, man. That takes away your masculinity, man. You know, overall. Right?
Yeah, it happened through predictive programming. Instead of Esau putting that shit on TV, putting it in front of you, you niggas all about accepting whatever Esau, especially now here, you niggas accept that flip flop lifestyle, man. You know what I'm talking about? You be some of the most roughest, toughest niggas. You look rough. You got the chains and the what they call that shit, the dreads and shit.
Yeah.
Tattoos look all wild, but you niggas are punks, man. You accept punk. The Lord tell you in Romans, the last verse in Romans, the first chapter, the Lord said He's gonna destroy the ones that doing it and the ones that's giving up for the shit, man. You don't have to get it. You know, somebody give it back to the brother, but you know, our men become weak, man. You niggas ain't tough no more. I got white boys beating you niggas up now. You know, beating the shit out of Jake, man. That shit couldn't happen in our era.
At all. We ain't
You know?
almost saw that. At all. By accident or nothing, man.
Now you watch a boxing match with a white boy and Jake, you gotta dare there. You gotta dare there put some money on the white boy too, man.
Yeah.
The niggas might get his ass whooped. You notice how weak you niggas have become, man. Docile, feminine. You know how you uncle boy hit you in your chest. Yeah, nigga hurt now, man. Niggas hurt now and shit. You can't even play with a nigga no more, man. You can't be manly.
And the whole time I was like, when we come in, our uncles there punch us up and there.
Yeah,
To holler at us, they'll be like, what's up, boy? And like when they hit you with it, they kind of like love taps. You felt it, but it was like the pain behind it. Like, wasn't, you know, like, what's up with you, boy? Yeah, hit you, you know, a couple of times. They'll rough you up when they see you, man.
Another day, man. You niggas weak.
The mama said, don't do him that.
Bruise that nigga up, man. Now you're ready to shoot you. You just trying to holler at him, man. Yeah.
So, man, y'all can not sell with your P-way.
Oh, man. Yeah.
It says 23. You got it.
Got it.
So I really got it. It says, and which our strong men of the company, and which is the greatest of all, the seal of Zion has now lost her honor, for she is delivered into the hands of them that hate us.
Oh, man.
Hey, if you want to put that into a visual, man, just take a tour down your local downtown area. Go to these different hoods and just ride past, bro. You ain't gotta get out. Yeah.
Look how they keep that shit up.
Yeah.
And how they let J shit just fall away. No lights, broken streets, sidewalks fucked up, grass high.
Light poles, no trees, broken down cars and shit, vacant buildings. Now, if you wanna visualize that scripture, just take a ride downtown and you gonna see it, man.
And it's systematically done that way too.
That's right. That's in everything that you see on a day-to-day basis is a result, is a recompense for disobeying Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
It's a reference. Yes, to travel down memory lane when we fell off from the Lord. If the salt has lost its savior, wherewith shall it be salted? Not with people unsalted, man.
That's right.
And we the flavor of earth, brother. We don't have no salt. Oh, the mass majority got an egg without yolk, brother.
And that's why we continue to do this thing, right? That's why we pray that, like the brothers went into, we pray that the Lord take not his spirit away from us, okay? Because we understand what it is to come from that, to live in that, you know, and to be in that mind frame as that. And that's a place that I know myself and these brothers never want to return to, you know? So we do this thing with fear and trembling, all right? We fear the Lord, the righteous way, right? But I know you was holding.
Psalm 119 and 71. It is good for me that I've been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes.
Oh man, heavy. One more time, brother. That's heavy.
Psalm 119 and 71. It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes.
It is good for me. It's a benefit, right? Hey, scriptures tell you in Hebrews, man, what's the son that's not chastened? All right, he's a bastard. Okay, so it's the Lord did us a good thing. Okay, he did the elect a good thing. Okay, and ultimately, once we get into the kingdom, they 2/3, they gonna once they be brought back, you know, through the loins of righteous men, they gonna understand what happened. They gonna understand like why everything happened the way it happened. But as for this side, hey, man, we thanking the Lord that all this happened, and we understand it, and we look forward to the end of this thing. Okay, if we this low, how high, you know, is the Lord going to exalt us? That's something that should, if you know, subscribe to the apostles of you know, GMS, and you watch these video epistles, that's something that should be in your head, man. If we are this low, we are the lowest we've ever been, man. What is the height going to look like when the Lord exalt us?
Well, it's going to go back to what it says in Ezra's. Ezra asked that question. That, seeing that the world was made for our sake, why we don't possess it, well, what's going to happen? He's going to get an answer. We're going to be able to possess the world again, man.
That's right.
In righteousness, right? We're gonna actually, the so-called black man, Latino, and Native American man are going to get their rest. They're going to get the opportunity to once again be on top forever. This time, we're not going to be taken down and brought back into captivity. We're gonna enjoy this world for what it was made for. It was made to be a paradise, a beacon of righteousness coming out of our homeland. All right,
That's right.
all right. What it says in Lamentations, they were holding it up. But we're gonna be once again become a perfection of beauty, man. Right? When you look at an Israelite man, you're gonna see a standard of righteousness, a standard of all type of things that look things of. When you think of right perfection, you're gonna look at him and say that's an example of their power.
That's right.
Like, man, you're gonna see your house.
Yeah, you're gonna see your house, man. The beard, everything. We're gonna be perfect. Even the Lord tell you that our appearance is gonna change, man. Everything about it's gonna be perfect. We're gonna be like you know, GQ of GQs, man. Perfect teeth, perfect skin, perfect diet. Right? Our house is gonna be perfect, man. Not the literal house, but what lies in the house. Our women, let me say that, our women, our children, our different animals, right? Everything's gonna be maximized to the fullest, man. Our nation, let's not forget that. Our nation. When you look at another Israelite man, you're gonna see, hey, that's my brother right there, man. All right, it's gonna be a standard uphold. All right, it's not gonna be one going off, man. All right, we're not gonna argue. We're not gonna fight each other in the kingdom, man. We're not gonna sit here and have to teach one another in the kingdom. It's already gonna be in us, man. We're gonna be perfect. Right. Literally, man, perfect. Our women gonna be perfect. They're gonna be, like it said back in Deuteronomy, she's gonna be tender again to not put her feet on the ground. Man, you think of that, you be like, man, where that woman been gone from the earth for a long time, man. Our women used to take baths in oils, man, not a shower. Cause you gotta let some water get up in that thing, man.
You gotta soak that thing.
You know, yeah. You know, but we're gonna become perfect again, man. know? Go ahead.
You had that was it on that.
Yeah, you look at the beginning of the video, God's plan. You see our people, they show one of the Jakes on that said, yeah, this is what the president's supposed to live in. You know what I'm talking about? But before that, they show y'all the old people just beat down, bruised, and battered, man. Like you say, the state of our people gonna be lifted up, man.
That's what happens when you go against your power, man. That's what happens.
It's the salt that's from our people.
But the Lord went with his move, because we went with our move, all right?
You about to get that.
When you see them old slave pictures from, let's just say from down here, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, all right, all up throughout the South, man. Our people, it said that you had to get your ass, but then for you to know that the Lord wasn't playing with you.
That's right.
You know? Being hungry and shit. That shit pisses you off, man. But you know, being that you understand why it happened, you know? The Lord gives a why, you know? He put the address on everything he did. This is why I'm doing this to you. What happened?
He said that in Baruch. He said, hey, you were sold to the nations, not for your destruction. You know?
Keep going down, you know?
It says, which the brother he read it earlier, but it says, but because ye moved Yahweh to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies.
There you go. This is why.
Yeah.
Remember that nigga, I know you should know. Remember that nigga Jadakiss had that song back in 2000 and something? Why? He asking all them questions. Why children? This is why, man. We give you the why. Give you the answer to your why, man. You know?
Hey,
Yes, indeed.
yeah, grab that lemon.
On this side, we refer to our brothers as our people, man. In the kingdom, we're gonna say that's our brother from the stock of this. Right now, we say our people, we don't even know what tribe he from. We don't even know if he an Edomite that look like a Jake. Like, we don't even know
That's
this,
right.
man. Right? But the Lord, that's how far we fell from the grace of the Lord, man. Right now, we'll see a traveling Israelite and we wouldn't let that man in our house, man. In the Bible, the scriptures, we'll take that man in. He's a tribe of Benjamin.
But guess what? We can fast forward time and go to the book of Jeremiah when it says that the heathen shall come, the heathen shall bring forth our sons and our daughters on their shoulders. All right, they're gonna bring us the force, the gates of the kingdom gonna be open continually, bringing back the force of the Gentiles, paraphrasing. You can fast forward to that time, you will be amazed at the faces of the looks of those Israelites coming in the gates, man. Some of them gonna look like Moabites, some of them gonna look like Ishmaelites, some of them gonna look like all different nations, man. You know, a lot of them, bulk of them, man. All right, and it's gonna, like I say, for those who can understand, because a lot of niggas can't understand that. A lot of niggas associate themselves with truth things. You know, every Israelite look like Jordan, Michael Jordan, man. Right, super dark. You gotta be only from the tribe of Judah. There's no Latin. There was no Northern Kingdom, man. Come on, man. It's evident that those are our people, man. Evident. It's evident, man.
In the kingdom, it ain't gonna be no confusion, man. You gonna know the Israelites from the other nations. We're not gonna mix with them. You gonna know all the Israelites.
That's right, brother.
You know, we ain't gonna look like no damn other nation in the kingdom, man. We gonna look like Israelites, man.
Yeah, that's a curse in itself.
That's a curse.
We're gonna get our look back too.
We're gonna get our look back, man.
We're gonna get that dark skin, man. That melon. How we supposed to have it, man?
Right.
We're gonna be more cake. You know what? I'm gonna say this too, man. The Lord deals with variety. The Lord loves different shades of brown, man. You know. Ultimately, the goal is to be from that tribe, man. From being an Israelite. All right. That's why we told that other guy from Saturday. What Saturday or last Saturday? He says, old guy, man. You better hope and pray that you an Israelite, man. If not, you gonna kiss your ass goodbye, man. You know? Hey, I'm glad I'm Israelite, man. Now that I know what's going on, I am elated. Flabbergasted. You know, happy as hell, man.
That takes a big burden off your spirit. That in itself is almost enough. Like, but it's enough. But Israel being the elect, that's even, man.
That's over the top right there,
And don't let them demons, because them demons be early when you come in the truth, them demons be fucking with you. Man, you'll eat it, man. Oh man, you feeling bad and shit. Knowing damn well you eat it, man. You got the Latin tribes, like them. Hey man, don't worry about it, man. Just go do the work, man.
That's it.
Find a camp, do the work, and you find out. And let's find out at Harvest Day when the angels come to divide if you're Israelite or not, man. Just go do the work. If you're a guy that look like a Moabite, and you believe in Yahweh Shem Rashai, come to the camp, man. Go to the camp. We don't give a damn about the naysayers, man. If you honestly believe in this thing, and you feel a zeal, a connection to the Most High about this, you come out, man.
Get out.
Don't deal with that demon of doubt, man. You're Ishmaelite, a so-called Ishmaelite. You look like an Ishmaelite, but you believe, man. Come out to the camp, man. All right, come out, man.
He brought out captivity with the spread amongst other nations.
Yeah,
and they look like
Even here, some of you, I done ran past some of you Vietnamese here, man, and you be like, man, he had more Jake than Jake, man.
I know it comes from.
And what's going on now? What the Lord been doing here now is putting the Northern Kingdom here in this is a great boom here, man. Yeah, that's right. Some that means some of you gonna get ready to come in down here, man. Because it's already it's set up that way, man. And I'm looking forward to seeing some of you brothers, man. If you're watching, go ahead.
We got a couple more. Yeah, go ahead, grab Lamentations, because the elder said a heavy statement. All right, he said the Lord made good on his promise. We can get that.
Lamentations 12:17. It says, "Behold, has done that which he had devised. He had fulfilled his word that he had commanded in the days of old."
He said that in what? Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, man. Right?
It says he had thrown down and had not been, and he had caused thine enemy to rejoice. He had set up thine adversaries.
That's right. And then one goes into what? Power. Right? The Lord has lifted up the power of all of our adversaries. Look at it. Okay? All of these different, and you can go to the book of Psalms, right? The 83rd chapter, and see who those enemies are. Right? And it starts with whom? Esau, Edom. Okay? This devil is reigning over us with an iron fist. He got us trapped in all ways, man. Okay?
He said they didn't want us to cross the land, man.
And I brought that out because, unlike you niggas, man, really unlike us human beings, because sometimes it's impossible to keep, certain promises. All right? But the Lord himself, man, he keep every one of his promises that he made.
I got that, bro.
Might have been a heathen. 6, man. Might have been a heathen.
Did you see that nigga, bro?
Everybody fucking fat.
Oh, man.
Fats.
A family of facts, brothers. But hey, the Lord is not a man that he should lie. Go ahead, run it. You got it.
This is Hebrews 6, 17. It says, "Wherein God willing more abundantly to show upon unto the heirs of promise the immutability of his counsel, confirmed it by an oath," which when you go into immutability means unaltered, unchangeable. It says that by two immutable things, which is impossible for our power to lie.
Impossible.
It's impossible.
There's no way, no chance.
So there's no contradicting of the Lord. So you're like, oh, he said this, or he said that. A lie is a contradiction.
That's right.
By default, you contradict yourself when you say something that it's not, and then it is when it wasn't. Indicate like, nah.
That scripture alone kill, those people who say, man, I don't read the Bible because the Lord contradicts himself.
No.
That kill that.
Yeah.
But you got a little more?
Yeah, it says which is impossible for our power to lie. We might that we might have a strong consolation, who have fled for refuge to the hope that is set before us.
Amen. The Lord said what? He promised us that he'll destroy us.
Yeah.
So how much more? He said he's gonna save us
With a strong hand.
with his strong
He's
hand.
gonna save us with a strong arm. Like
What's
he
that?
said,
Yahushua.
He punished us with a heavy hand.
That's right. And he gonna save us with a stronger hand.
Strong arm.
You know?
It ain't gonna be like in
Yes.
scary movies when your boy say, "Take my strong."
Yeah. Lil.
Ain't gonna be that little. All right.
Chicken wing.
Chicken wing ain't gonna be that,
A
man.
mighty hand. You know?
Yeah.
I think I would have minded.
The right hand stronger than the left.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, but this the last precept I had.
That right hand is, you know, it's a sure, you know, you got a sure strength from it.
That's right.
You know, I don't want to get into that, but like I said, most people in the world right-handed, you know, which that ain't got, that's some whole other shit, but you know,
Benjamin that was wild horse with that left hand.
Well, yeah.
So many people
Throwing the stone.
with the left
With the
hand.
stone. It was a beast.
yeah.
It's unique. It's unorthodox. Left
Right.
hand. Yeah.
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 23. For I sent you out with mourning and weeping, but the Most High will give you to me again with joy and gladness forever.
That's right. Hey, you don't think it pain the Lord to see us go through, you know, his elect, his precious elect, go through these rough, and which he gonna go, it's gonna go into it. I'm jumping ahead of myself a bit, but hey, it pain the Lord to see us go through all this, which there's also a joy to that too, because what you test your son with, you know he can handle it. You just joy in seeing him overcome it, you know? But continue on, brother, if you will.
24. Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power.
It says what? Hey, the neighbors. Who are our neighbors? All right. Hey, all of these different nations. They've seen us go into all these different captivities. Okay, they've aided in putting us into all of these different captivities.
The home mother's son slandering. Like they said when he come. The home mother's son, like this is your mother.
You
your
came
mother
out the same
mom, and you came out the same womb as me, man. And you slandering.
You the most who slandering.
Broken the word of the covenant.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Went too far, man. Shit you can do. Just show you how diabolical you are, man. How you just, I would say we call you the devil and a demon. We're gonna find more worse words, even worse words than that to call you, man. You know? The worst thing you can call you done is Edomite. That fucks you up too, man. Now, I don't want to be there. What is that? I see this. What the fuck is that? That's you, man. I'm not. I Edomite. You done heard that shit happen on the block, man. Nigga, lose his top, man. Oh, the word Edomite.
It's crazy because he used to control Jacob's emotions by calling us niggas.
Yeah.
But you call him what he actually is. That's what make him lose it.
Then he come back. He come back and Houston come back the next week. I look that shit up. That is fucked up. That's not me. He come back and said, "Dad, you came back for real."
He gonna look shit up.
Yeah, he went.
He proved it in a way. Like
Yeah.
he don't know what it is. He gonna find out what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
This
He couldn't sleep on that one,
fuck, I'm
bro.
gonna eat him my
He
hand.
probably went home after that to the express train to the spirit world.
And he'll come back and say, I'm fucked.
Bullet train.
Yeah,
We talk about research is like
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
We didn't have to come out and say that. I'm fucked. I have no.
Hey, you know how you be saying like,
You know.
you know, Edom. If you're an Edomite, you should just max out your credit cards. And if there's a video, if I find this video, there's a young Edomite, like, hey, this guy, he in the right mindset. He was on the phone with one of his good partners, and he said, man, listen, the Bible is real. I'm an Edomite. You an Edomite. And he said, man, I'm just gonna do whatever. I'm just gonna do whatever. You know, and you can see he was disappointed to be an Edomite.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, this is what I was trying to tell you about in Hebrews about this. This is a sword, man, that you know busting your ass up, man. It gets down deep into a man's soul. Just because like I said, we go on the block, we can get out there right tomorrow and get in a full blown fist fight. Man, them niggas they gonna be A-OK. They gonna heal up tomorrow. You cut a man with this, he ain't gonna never heal, man. You cut a man deep with that shit, man. Especially he's conscious enough to go look it up. Then he sees that he has no hope. You know, he bring out how Esau is profane. Lord, you know, Lord not dealing with you anyways, man.
So shall they shortly see your salvation from our power, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting.
That's right. Hey, because Yahushua, he gonna make the most grand entrance in the history of the world, man. You know, he gonna come through on that great fathership, right? He gonna deliver his elect, okay? And you can go into Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, to find out that, man. You know, with great glory, are the elect gonna be beamed up? But keep going on about the shot.
My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High. For thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck.
That's right. Because really it's just been a short time. You know, the scriptures tell you over and over again that one day with the Lord is what? 1,000 years. Okay? We've been in captivity for a short amount of time, man. It seemed long to us because we down here living it out. We're not on the Lord's time yet, right? But we're on the Lord's time, if you get where I'm going with that. Okay, but it says, hey, this comes from the Lord. As we read in Deuteronomy and various other scriptures, this punishment came from the Lord, and he's the only one that can take that away. Okay? Going back to having no comforter. The Lord didn't send a comforter in that time, but he will send one shortly, as the scriptures prescribe. And it says, but the enemy hath persecuted thee. All right? All of these different enemies that we have, they've persecuted us, and chiefly Esau, Edom. And it says we're going to tread upon his neck. And I believe the brother a while back went into when you got the neck of a person, you really control it. You know, you got full control over a person when you got his neck. And it said to tread, to walk. We're gonna walk on his neck, man. He's gonna be under our feet.
When the dog got his grip on the neck, a pit bull, what they do? They wear the white flag, like don't kill a dog.
It's finished.
Because he can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Go this way, he moving his body, whatever
Why do you think, these different big cats and
lions and shit.
they go for the neck? That's once you get the neck, that's it. It's over with. So we gonna tread on the neck of this devil. Keep going, Malak, the Bakasha.
Verse 26. My delicate ones have gone rough ways.
The delicate ones. Who are the delicate ones? All right? The elect, chiefly the elect. All right? We've gone rough ways, man. And we've done a lot of explaining on, those rough ways. Jake been in all different kind of lifestyles, man. We done lived all kind of lifestyles. Those are rough ways. All right? Coming from where we come from. We come from royalty, But go ahead.
And were taken away as a flock, called of the enemies. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you.
So what Ezekiel 9:4 say? Hey, mark those who cry inside. Hey, what are we doing? We're crying inside.
We still in captivity.
That's right. We wouldn't have no reason to cry inside if we wasn't in captivity, man. Yeah. So, hey, I believe that was it. Anybody else have any closing statements? You got something?
Real quick, I was holding before I posted in 2 Maccabees 7:32. For we suffer because of our sins, the reason we went into captivity. And though the living power be angry with us a little while for our chastening and correction, yet shall he be at one again with his servants.
That's right. Yet he shall be one again with his servants, man. And that's soon. That's coming real soon, Akim. That's coming real soon, man. Hey, we at the very last seconds of this captivity. All right, you brothers keep your heads high. All right, continue to pray fast. All right, and seek the Lord, man. Continue to do the work. And Abarat Azam, we all I a part of that number. Okay. Without any further ado, we're gonna get out of here, man. So we like to say, hey, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, man. Hey, shalom.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.